Hey, what's up, Jay Hank? It's been a minute, or 90, or I forget when I ended that last stream. 120? It's been a long time no see, for sure. How's it going? I'm hopping back into control. And it looks like my upload is still fine. Yay, I just went downstairs. I was going to start a little bit earlier, but I went downstairs to get a snack, and Grandma was passed the fuck out watching her iPad with some football game on it, piping the game into her hearing aids directly. So I had to kind of help her clean up and get everything done. So we're just getting started with control, really. We have gone through a bit of executive and a bit of maintenance, but clearly not all of it. Now we need to go to research. We've got our elevator working again, which means we've got more access to more floors and zones of the oldest house. Which means the game can get weirder. We've got access to all of these, actually. But I don't know if I can do much here, so I'm just going to go straight to research. I've got more paranatural powers to get. The game's cool like that. And Jessie's here for her brother, but I'm here for the style. Hope the volume's okay. It's looking a little low in OBS, but, I mean, it's quiet right now. Like, yeah, that's loud enough. Central research. Like most of the other floors, people here are, not doing so well.
Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So,
Tomasi's also not doing so well.
this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here.
It's a long time at the funny
Those
farm.
years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Yeah, I think we're well past that point.
Research sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
Yeah. I think... That's the wrong button. I think I found a couple of things. Because I didn't play too much after last stream, but I found a couple of things. I wanted to... Found this audio log.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift,
Oh, the game just straight up freezes while you're listening.
1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
So yeah, if things get weird, please grab the weird thing. That's the research sector thing we just found. I thought I found... I go over here for subtitles. I thought I found... Has Max appeared yet? Not yet!
Can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note. Remember to cover their connection to the astral plane.
Though I think
Now,
he's
the
here
service weapon
at some
is,
point.
of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
I love the feel of these videos. He's showing off this little black cube as if it is the gun.
Come out of that,
And hey, maybe it is.
and you're it. Lose, and you're, well, fine. Thank you. I'm Dr.
Also got, whoa there, game. A couple of new messages. One from Trench. God, I wish these had different visuals, but they don't.
From the director, the responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again, to inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect.
I think this guy might be Max's voice actor, though.
I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
It's not a very teamwork-oriented attitude from Trench there. Also, him talking about, like, the job's his entire life and there's no room for anything else. It's no wonder he was in not the greatest spot when we found him. And then we got a message from the board about the hiss. Flashbang warning. Also called the spread. I really like that they have little alternate languages. You must stop them, or an equivalent text, you must shut them up. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on an Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to not believe our bullshit. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacteds for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Visitor evaluations. If someone comes in and they don't leave, ask them, are you here to see someone? Are you from New York or just visiting? And how did you find this place? Because you're really not supposed to. And then some more book club stuff I'm not going to read. A great shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control the building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. That's a great... I just love this setting. That's a fun idea. And then dead letters. These are letters from people who went nowhere, and so the department, the bureau, picked them up. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels for my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs the place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Yeah. Exactly. Your bathroom just goes missing for weeks. They have to go to a different floor to go to the bathroom because the house just moved it. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never came to my house. Got a problem, and you gotta send folks to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish, it sings when you hit a button. But it's got the devil in it. Flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says a lot of curse words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. Upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Man, Dwayne is always used for a name of, like, some idiots. I know a couple of Dwaynes, and they're fine. Gotta go. The only thing missing is a functional sleep schedule. I feel that. Something fierce. Yeah, sorry for starting a little late on you there, Jay Hank, but I appreciate you dropping by either way. Get some rest, bud. I'll see you next time. And then... water cooler procedures. I don't think we've encountered the water cooler altered item at all yet. Right? Like, one of my good friends is named Dwayne, and he's, like, super good at music mixing. And then there's The Rock, pretty fucking successful. But you see, like, in movies and TV shows, if they need, like, some dumb yokel, it's probably named Dwayne. It's a little bit of bias. Water cooler is a simulacrum. No unique procedures required. If the item's form is different than any previously reported, make a note describing the new form. Object's true shape and appearance are unknown. It has been known to take the form of the following objects: a ring of keys, a lunchbox, a wrench, a microscope, a stapler, glasses, mail tube, and a spoon. The item is able to adopt physical form of items in its immediate vicinity. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself whenever it changes form. This only occurs when it is unobserved, physically and digitally. Because of this, the transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting formula I-14 or I-32 causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. The item was initially discovered by the Bureau itself. Whether an agent brought it inside, intentional or otherwise, or it just resided here prior to the Bureau's arrival to the oldest house, is unknown. Let's get to some research. Shall we? Well, that's not friendly. Whoa! Fucking dive bomb. That's alright. I got another toss. Dodge all you want. Come on, reload. Oh. Man. Launch is just the best. Always. Definitely still got enemies incoming. Plant complaint. Hey, so I was just wondering with the plants in research, is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, the janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit? I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. Where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. What's up, Reforged? Soul of Cinders from DS3 took you 2 tries. He's not exactly a Millennia or any of the really big bosses from Elden Ring. I mean, having played Elden Ring first, you'll find that they really stepped stuff up with that game. He's also a really big, like, he has a second or third phase where he's a really big callback to the boss, the final boss of Dark Souls 1, who was like intentionally just withered and one of the easiest bosses in the game. Like, he's the easiest boss in the game to parry and just completely destroy with parries. Which were kind of more of a thing in DS1 because you didn't have a lot of the fancy skills in DS3 or Elden Ring. Great music though, right? I think if you ever get around to it... Oh, the DLC... Okay, there's a couple bosses in the DLC I think you'll really like. My brain is saying Lady Maria, but I'm pretty sure that's Bloodborne. There's one really good boss in the DLC that I think you'll like a lot if you're looking for a challenge. Yeah, the DLC's pretty cool. And then you've also got the Ringed City, which rules. There's no one above me. We're gonna go down. Because I got shit to take care of. Fucking snipers. Eat shit. Throw remains the best ability. Planning on making another character for strength? Dude, if you... What build do you have going now if you're not doing strength? Because, like, making a strength build the first time through... Oh, God, I barely have the range for this. Like, strength builds... I don't want to say make the game too easy, but they kind of do. You'll find that you can just, like, great sword or great hammer, stun lock, fucking everything. Eat your own rocket. Oh my god, it missed. Ow. You're still alive? I'm gonna shove this half a chair down your throat. How about that? Bunch of health on the ground. Well, I also got some new mods after playing. Ooh, and I needed to check on my... That's good shield strength. After playing offline a little bit. Don't need either of those. I have missions to do. I don't have Pierce, and I don't have Charge. So, good rewards that I can't access yet. But yeah, if you make a strength build, just pick a really big weapon. That hammer you get from Vort in the very beginning is a really good option to start off with. And you can just fucking crumple anybody. But there's a lot of neat stuff you can do in Dark Souls 3. I mean, Elden Ring really takes the cake for, like, build variety. Again, I think I mentioned it last time. I did an arcane build most recently, and... like, the only downside is that every arcane weapon is like a somber smithing stone weapon. But that's not that bad. And... ooh, I need blips. I went through with dual twin blades. Because the jump attack on dual twin blades is crazy strong. But But yeah, I hope you have fun with the rest of DS3. That game rules. It's like mechanically the best of the Souls games. AWE 18, a possible AWE in which an unarmed individual experienced transcorporeality via phone line. It is notably similar to a redacted number in which the telephone cord hanging from the ceiling randomly moves around and then you click on it and get teleported away. It is believed to have been caused by redacted, and as a result of the following measures have been taken to prevent redacted. His snipers. They're annoying. Let me go back up, even though I believe can't really get anything up here right now. Might be more shit in here. I like reading all the different little files that are around. Damn. Meeting got extra interrupted. Synchronicity. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It's how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, and now we must walk it. There's a lot of Carl Jung throughout this game, really, like collective unconscious stuff. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce redacted behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We're striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refer to redacted for full report. That seems like it's got to be an ancient one, because I definitely got here way after 1959. This almost looks like one of the hotel rooms, but like with nothing in it. It's definitely not a room from anywhere else in the building. Man, I need my float power. Dimensional research, parapsychology, which is what I'm going for, I think, is below. I think. Dr. Darling's office. What do you got around here, darling?
I've been fielding questions.
Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the redacted, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I'm allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power. I'm assuming the board, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very redacted of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the board, but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the board? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director, or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the board is a natural fact and not something more redacted? Sinister? Is Darling talking? Darling's talking.
What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the hedron resonance anyway?
He's clearly extremely sleep deprived.
Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. They're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that
That's not a good thing to hear.
Pour in and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding.
It won't be painless.
We're making more.
I love that he, like, tries to keep a big, happy, chipper, glad to work here attitude. He's so charismatic. And then in some little videos like that, he's clearly just, like, fucking despondent. He knew the hiss was coming. Not sure how. Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague Harrington has already contacted you asking for an increase in your department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Brown-Nosing Abraham Lewis. I want to say these are puzzle hints. Like for something later? But I forget what. I mean, they kind of look like a dimensional alignment diagram. That's almost a hypercube. Kind of is a hypercube. The astral plane. Examination of paranatural topics, the astral plane, and objects of power. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle, determined by Jungian archetypes in the collective subconscious, would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinities, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the redacted and the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity, or our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. Overlapping spatial realities. Yeah, these are hypercubes. That one's fucking classified. Some of these don't really work, but a couple of them are exactly what we're looking for. Oh, one more. Sorry about your boxes. Resonance theory. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, and from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Redacted opened the door to a redacted. I've called redacted. The redacted emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It's shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element to an altered phenomenon? AWEs, altered items, objects of power, do they share a common redacted that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Look at some other files. And a nice little physics toy. Ha! They'll just fall off if you bump into it, because I can throw this thing, can't I? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Fuck off. Who else just spawned? Hey, I need you. Give me more. Uno mas. Oh. It's too bad. I needed more of those guys. Let's go to dimensional research. What? I'm the fucking director. Don't you big warning lights me. Hey, this one's actually connected.
Possibly changing labyrinth. Can never pass through.
The ashtray mage. I didn't...
Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
Let's get this full video, shall we, Trench? The ashtray maze.
I'm averse to using objects of power.
Well, that's a
Lena,
big mistake.
I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave
It's
Darling
pretty
his
cool.
chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
And then... HRAs. I just unlocked... I thought I just unlocked a document for it, but maybe it was the hotline thing we unlocked. Okay. Dimensional research. I bet you I can't really get through here yet. In fact, I think this... Yeah. We are already in the ashtray maze, I think. God damn, it's so cool. And it just won't let us go anywhere. Yet. I like that these are called fire breaks. Big sections in between various portions of the oldest house. Just like if one gets super compromised or corrupted, infected, they can lock it down so it can't spread to anything else. They're really imposing. And a cool, like, forced loading screen. Like, both of you? Hell yeah. Oh, shit! Did you just try to melee me? Bitch. I've upgraded my throw so much, you have no chance. No chance. Okay. Parapsychology time. Actually, let's hit the ground floor real quick. Sweep up down here. Threshold utility. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by redacted, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau, but we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought us black rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries. But if the mold has any scientific value, it's been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go in fighting back that particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing, as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. And here's the mold, which I think it's not damaging me yet. I thought this shit would just damage me as soon as I like got on it. That's a death drop. Black rock barriers. What's in this shelter? I don't know that I ever find another shelter with people in it. Just materials and mods. You know, falling on stairs like that, probably a pretty bad idea. There's our lunchroom. Oh, sorry for the mess. It looks so good, though. Black rock analysis. Hi, Carla. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong. Beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Hubert, you flirt. But yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 Blackrock samples you sent. The Prism, or whatever you called it. I filed them in the usual place, under C for Carla. Handy mnemonic device, right? Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks, or dinner even? I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow if you are. This is like breaking news. Critical update. It's not really lunch music, but all right, whatever. God, the lighting is fantastic. Nothing? Oh! Out of my way. Give me that ammo refund. Exclusive to spin, shatter, and grip. 15% chance to not spend ammo. Would be pretty good on spin. I remember never really using the machine gun. But, like, you could make it pretty good. Damn.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Gotta find Marshall. Or, like, head of security. Not going that way anytime soon, though. Parakinesiology, astral exhibition. Parapsychology, completely shut off. Let's go this way first, then. What made that noise? Oh, shit. Oh, that hit me. Oh, the sniper. Yeah, there we go. Ow. Stop moving. There. Oh, the barrier dissipated. Okay, good. Man, people are not doing so hot everywhere. You get the feeling that this, in like the entirety of the Bureau, got super fucked real quick. How you holding up, bud? Not great. You too. Big red lights. You know something's wrong when it's like concentrated spooky lighting. Transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Services. 911, what's your emergency? Hello? Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm, inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay. And can you describe your surroundings? Alien noise. Ma'am? Hello, ma'am? Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. Sucks for whoever that was. Stretched out across the telephone lines. Hey! I'm a fan of more control points.
Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau.
Where are you talking from?
Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind
It's over here somewhere.
staggeringly complex systems. And simplification
Get the feeling like that audio shouldn't be playing yet.
Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid.
Yeah, keep going.
All linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Oh, they were supposed to be on these screens? That just didn't play. Let's check that out again. Is that this one? I feel like it is.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what
I had forgot that he has like two helpers that are just constantly there, even though they have no lines.
Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
That's it. That's all we get. I like that he's got like a Christmas sweater on under his lab coat. Uh-huh. That looks like the astral plane. Astral exhibition. The astral exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Redacted was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Redacted, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the Redacted's behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in there with it. But Rome wasn't built in a day. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Oh, right. Some other entity. I don't think that's the hiss, but it is kind of like an eldritch thing. And there's our astral spike. Why did the fucking alarms only go off as soon as I got close? That got me. We're going in. Even though this is clearly a bad idea. Is it coming for me? Oh, it's coming straight for me. I can smack it around. But it is coming straight for me. Come here, I think. Can you come in here? Can you come in this hallway? Come here. Mm-hmm. Big and intimidating. I get it. Come over. Oh, right. I want you over here. And then... That's not gonna work. Okay. I need to contain it over here, I think. Yeah, come here. And then if I go this way, you're not gonna come back here. Or stay there. Yeah. That's not the right button. Okay. Come here. Maybe if I stun you. That only made it angry. Bum 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 bum. Well, that was too slow. Can you come this way? Because if we could trap you in this hallway, that'd be great. No, that just makes it defensive. God, you're cool looking. That did not work. I mean, it kind of worked. Almost worked. I need to stun it from this side. That's what I need to do. Stun it while I'm over here. Right. get popped. And then... one more time from over here. Stop moving. That was not a big enough hit. You're gonna eat me alive. Oh my god, the flashing lights. Please stop. Remedy, you're so fucking good at atmosphere. Still moving? You're definitely still moving. I don't even really know if that slowed it down or not. Damn. How do I... Oh, hello. I need... There's got to be another battery around here somewhere. Maybe in here. Where you at? Holy shit! I need another battery. This is where I came from. This is where I came from. Yeah, I get it. Alarm! 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 You don't say. I can't close this one. How does this work? Need another battery. I think. Dude, like, stop. Yeah, I feel like that doesn't actually slow it down. Where's my other battery? There you are. Fucking hiding. Okay. Now that'll close. Come here. Just does not slow it. That kind of maybe slows it, but I'm not sure. Whoops. Here we go. That got it. Thank you.
Doing with that thing?
I mean, it's clear what they were doing, but it was a bad idea. Now you opened. Gimme. This looks like this opens this shit back up. Oh, I can't press it anymore. Okay. That's good. I don't want to release that thing, you know?
We need backup down here.
Hello, Marshall.
Marshall, are you still there? Shit. We're so close. We need
Almost. Almost there. Hello. His clusters heal other enemies, destroy them to make the fight easier. You! Good enough for me. Yeah, you're big. Feels so fucking good. Nah. I think that fucking hit me. Eat shit. Wow, that guy was just... Whoops! Come here, trash can. Or whatever you are. Did I see movement? I saw movement. Oh, hi. Okay, noted. Can I get up there? Let's get up there. I like the sound of launch efficiency. I think that hit. Where are you at? Where are you hiding? Woo! I swear there is another one right over here. Guess not, huh? Where'd that come from? Oh, okay. I see. You get no backup. Say goodbye to your shield. Well, I mean, if all you're gonna do is walk at me imposingly... Oh, shit. Almost got me. Almost got me. Big old dissection of the brain. Yeah, you know what? Let's cleanse this place. Get the fuck out. This is our control point. God, one of my eyes is so dry. Give me 1 second.
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the loft department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
Okay, I'm back. Whoa. With eye drops. It's getting cold, so my heat's running sometimes, and like the air up here is really dry. Oh, I didn't mean to switch objectives. I meant to check out that thing I just picked up. Not his cluster. This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Hello again, Tiberian. How you doing? Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. See case file OOP-18. In the hypnosis lab, a section of the parapsychology division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a redacted session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that redacted within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Like the one we just locked up. And they brought back here somehow for some reason. Groupthink. The study extends the works of Irving Janis, or Janis maybe, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. See experiments redacted for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic interference on behaviors by engaging in redacted. That redacted portion especially seems like it would be a handy thing to know. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of redacted and redacted. I feel like I love all the documents we find, and that, like, everything is heavily redacted. But I feel like sometimes they use it to be like, we have a neat idea that we're going to kind of explore, but we can't fully flesh out, so we're just going to redact it and call it good. Your heater billows smoke when you turn it on, so no heat for you? That's awful. I hope you have, like, other indoor heaters.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes.
Like, I've got a little
I can hear you.
foot
Who
heater,
is this?
essentially.
My name is Jesse Faden.
That's kind of
I'm
nice.
coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting
But
the
otherwise, my
control
AC
tool.
heater
We
makes
need
it
to
really
talk.
dry in here.
You got that right.
We do need to talk.
More of you? Really?
Are you behind me, too? No, okay. There's one objective complete. It sounds like you're behind me, but it's just that fucking wall. Nice. Was that a grenade? Not bad. Why would documents in the building be redacted? So if anybody ever takes them out, no one gets, like, the juicy bits. Might even be redacted, like, in their base form, wherever they're stored in a computer. Give me that high-level random prime mod. Big energy boost. I like the sound of that. Demo experts, rangers. Kills with headshots. This one's a better reward. Astral constructs. Ooh, I can finally upgrade again. Nice. I need Pierce. I just need 8 more blips. I mean, it's heavily building off of, like, SCP stuff, right? That was popular and growing in popularity for, like, a couple of years before this game came out. So while it was in development. And then mods I can just make. I could upgrade, but I need those blips. Marshall, where are you? Pope informs Jesse that Marshall went to the research sector to create more HRAs. Gotta find her around there. Jesse learns of another object of power, the X-ray light box in the hypnosis lab. Is the hypnosis lab close? Yeah, you do usually only redact documents that are released. Hypnosis lab. I think I came from down there. I never went this way. Nice. But, like, as an extra security measure, dang, that's disconcerting. You all have a fucking level. But you're friendly?
Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
No surprise there. But, you know, like, redacting them in their base form. Because, like, people who work here don't get to know a lot of classified information. And so redacting stuff in their base form, maybe it's just redacted when handed out to other people working in the Bureau. Like, we have these reports, but we don't get to... This relates to what was going on in Darling's lab. I need to get back up there to see it, unless the same shit is plastered around here somewhere. don't think I can just interact with this immediately yet. Gimme. Cool, okay. 2 away from making a new weapon. Let's see. Are these? I can try to make some of those forms. Some of those alignments. I think it only had like that. Oh, the top one is full. There it goes. Yeah. What do you got?
State your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut, first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia? Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary? Yes, I do. Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Whoops. X-ray light box. Sort of a mundane object, but if we try to use it, what do we get this time? You seize to complete the astral plane challenge. How do I seize? Golden copy. NPC variation. Should I just miss the tooltip pop-up? Enemies at low health can be sieged. Oh, I see. Nice. Can you actually damage the golden copy? You're mine. Yeah, I can do it through walls. Handy. Get to mind control people. Do you come back? And you come back at full health too. Nice. They go down pretty quickly, but still. Converting someone to be on my side is not so bad. Oh, and I do get to have multiple copies. That really doesn't take too much energy either. They're kind of garbage, but I bet you I can upgrade this. Fucking force mind control. Oh, someone got a good hit in. Come here. There it goes. Good playing. Thank you, board. I appreciate it. That one's gonna come in handy. Mission complete. A captive audience. What was the thing I just... Case file I just got? The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named Redacted. Object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's force of will, consciousness. The seized individual becomes a thrall to the user. The effect lasts for a short amount of time. Once released, the seized person, the seized redacted as a result of psychic trauma. The object has no current binder. A janitor named Redacted, but probably our old Finnish god posing as a janitor, found the object at St. Anne's Hospital. Never mind, definitely not him. In Redacted. Soon the building's occupants were redacted by him. The Bureau dispatched an emergency response team to redacted the perpetrator and redacted the item. Fatalities numbered in the Redacted. For optional details. See... What multimedia did I get? Oh, the thing we just listened to. Right. I hate the multimedia tab in that, like, everything you hear.
Brains were fried when I took over the object.
Because they were already enthralled by it. That astral plane reminds you of another game? What game? I really like the look of the astral plane they have going in this one. It actually takes a couple of different forms later, if I remember correctly. Okay. Now that I can mind control people. Yeah, and that gets its own tree. Duration. Maybe seize multiple enemies at once? And large enemies when their health is low. That's pretty cool. But launch remains the best. Oh, I can't just go from here to here. I've got to go down this way. Rough. I only need 2 more points for this, though. Launching large objects would be pretty cool. But this is a big I mean, I'm one-shotting every normal enemy. Oh, a little bit like Honkai Impact? That's cool. I still haven't played that game. I've only seen bits and pieces. I think I want to go down the launch enemies route in order to get to launch large objects. I didn't know Honkai Impact had an astral plane thing going on. That's extra neat. Oh, and this loops around. This is where we first came from. We just had this wall closed off to us. Okay. Yeah. Let's take this elevator to Marshall. That's a cool elevator design. Instead of like a front and a back door. Like most 2-doored elevators, you have a front and a side door. Hello.
Welcome to the party, man.
You seem sane.
Down the hall.
Nice. Glad to find a bunch of sane people. You were watching from above the whole time and didn't help me out? You assholes. I could have used that help. Game's currently in maintenance mode? Are they, like, putting in another big update? Or just kind of like a big patch? I'm probably not going to check it out soon, considering there's still, like, a good amount of cool stuff coming up. And Warframe and Path of Exile both have big updates coming up, too. But I keep thinking about it. What's up, Marshall? Glad to see you've got, like, a bunch of Rangers that are still out here doing work. Hello.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm
Why, thank you.
Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
Your jacket texture didn't load.
None of this phases her.
Mine neither. My eyebrows didn't load again.
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she
Moved
seems
on to
know
Star
what's
Rail.
going
I mean,
on
Star
here.
Rail is pretty hot.
She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling,
Probably.
assistants in place to protect his labs.
I think your skin texture may have not loaded.
We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through.
Felt like I kind of solved this problem last time, but now it's
Sorry,
back.
but we can't risk a breach.
That's fine.
Seen that funky mirror there?
I can go it alone.
I heard it steals your soul.
Don't worry. We've already sold yours by working here.
I like that banter. What are you? What? I can pick or put clovers? Yeah, gacha games, I feel like, definitely run a course, right? Wow, textures are extra not loading. I felt like I solved that by kicking this up and this and just making it always try to load everything. Ah, the lighting looks so good though. I don't want to turn anything down. Maybe we keep shadow filtering at medium but resolution lower. Yay! My eyebrows have loaded. Let's go take another look at Marshall. I think your jacket collar loaded. Full jacket certainly did. Alright. Yeah, that seems bad. Everybody fall back.
I see Rangers over there.
Oh, never mind. You are all converted. Except for maybe one's ritual division. Where's the orb making these guys heal? Oh god, I can throw their corpses. I mean, I know I just got the small enemy upgrade, but... hilarious. There you are. There are friendly rangers left. Whoa! Not for long if these guys have anything to say about it. Where are you? Whoa! Anyone left? Nice! I can throw the exploding dudes, and they explode. Beautiful. Not going that way anytime soon. However... new major threats. I like major threats. Oh, can't cleanse it yet. Parakinesiology. You were the dude talking shit on parapsychology earlier. That's not working. That worked. Damn, he has an extra good shield. Aww. Gotcha. His warped. Wielding only paranatural abilities similar to drifters. Able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects. Damn. You're just going to be a regular enemy. Let's... is it another drop mod? No, okay. Let's cleanse this place. Push out all this red. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I've dumped most of my upgrade points into launch, my big throw ability, which like does so much more damage than my gun. It's not even funny. The gun will be really good later. Oh, wow. These are supposed to be like leaves coming down. Goddamn. I played this game a while ago on worse hardware. Let me just like... Maybe if we just turn off ray tracing, which sucks. Because like that still looks great, but... Just medium. Maybe just regular reflections. Maybe that'll work. Lighting better. What if I do shadows too? That's probably going to tank performance real hard. That may have removed some FPS. Yeah. Looks so good, though. Be right back, for sure, for sure. Yeah, that's better. FPS-wise, I mean. I need more RAM, I think. Go to executive... Pneumatics. I mean, I did just unlock a fast travel point here. Oh, nice. Ammo refund. Kill snipers. I haven't taken a look at my mods recently. What do we got? Damage against armor is okay. I don't think I've picked up blips anytime soon. I have! Give me that shit. I can even upgrade it if I've got echoes. Neat. We're going to replace spin. Well, this is my own sniper. Well, then, damage while aiming. Absolutely. Ooh. That's a fucking hit scan. 2 shots. Okay. Executive pneumatics. Right. It's not where the furnace is, but similar little corner of a room. Dead letters is a cool idea for a department. Just weird letters that weren't sent to anywhere in particular. It's so cool that I can pick up the explodey bodies. Ow. You. Oh, it saw what I was trying to do. Damn, that does rock armor. Ow. That's a lot of damage. I don't have any way to heal. Oh, fuck! Okay. Safe. I am not going to be killing you until I get that sphere dead. Oh, and I failed the mission too. It's a little submission, doesn't matter. Really need to take care of. Welcome back, Tiberian. I really need to take care of the orbs that heal people, because otherwise this happens, where I just don't have the damage to kill a thing before my energy runs out. All right, well, we're going back to here, I think. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Outside of way back when Max Payne, Remedy is not really known for their combat. And even this game, like, the combat's probably some of the best they've ever made, but it's real easy to die. Things just, like, do a lot of damage, and I was doing, like, a side mission where things are naturally harder than they are normally. So they hit pretty rough. And they're, like, in spots. Synchronicity Lab. In spots that, like, make it kind of tough to move around. I could have maybe tried to lure the thing away from the healing. But I don't know that I need to be here yet. Not so much. Oh, shit. Something important behind clearance level 6, where I've only got 3. Probably not going to randomly pick up level 6 in here somewhere. Or just bypass a bunch of stuff. It'd be cool. Give me a sequence break. Not happening, though. Examination of paranatural topics. Global synchronicity. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identical alteration of the decor of every room and the changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts. That's crazy. Experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging the monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of Redacted. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. Isn't that kind of the opposite? One influenced the many instead of the mass pattern influencing the smaller individual? I think synchronicity, kind of like Jung's collective unconscious stuff that the game also builds on, is kind of just made up. Like it's a grasping at straws thing. Okay, yes. Give me materials. Threshold Kid's proposal. What's up with that weird puppet show? With the recent arrival of the Redacted, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young Redacted. There are no other Redacted for Redacted to play with, and Redacted is expected to learn about frightening new concepts. Redacted will require a slow, Redacted-friendly introduction to the paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce the Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets examine the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. It's like Sesame Street for Lovecraft. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center, which explains why they look so fuck awful. We can have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It'll be good for morale, and I guarantee Redacted will respond positively to these videos. They're trying to raise some child that's been exposed to an altered world event, or maybe has para-utilitarian abilities. We can't expect a Redacted to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, Redacted love puppets. They're just saying children. Like, sometimes it's fun and easy to piece together what the Redacted segments are talking about, and sometimes they ran out of words to explain an idea, and so they just redact it. This goes back up to Central Research? Where? This isn't where I came in, is it? No. I came in over there. I need to find Darling's lab. Which is definitely going to be this way. So what's up with this elevator then? Where do you go? Behind me, huh? Yep. Carla, file received. Thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my... Oh, this is in response to... What was the guy's name? Hubert. Being like, hey, it's weird that Darling always has us appear in those videos. You want to get dinner sometime? I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future. However, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point. Hope you'll be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he'd appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I don't have any questions. Thanks for the expeditious delivery. Completely ignoring being asked out to lunch. That's the soft way of doing it, Carla. Might work. Doesn't really deter anything, but might work. Maybe he'll get the point. Maybe not. This is not Darling's office, but it's like the director's office? Whoa, physics. You know what, just... Yeah, there we go. What did we just pick up? Rituals. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing redacted, called rituals. I was going to use rituals in the redacted portion, but I guess not. Also, bold and maybe not the smartest decision to be like, you know, some mental disorders are actually altered paranatural events. I don't know about that. The redacted of rituals can vary. Then again, this is like government spook lab, so maybe it's kind of right on the money for them to be unsympathetic like that. Maybe not even unsympathetic is the right word, but like, I don't know, a little off in the yikes direction. The redacted of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formulae, repetitive action, and casual tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are more erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. amassing luck, like luck is a thing that exists. Individuals who recognize the deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world and, when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Clinical? Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Kind of like an anti-clinical approach. Right, like, I don't know how smart it is to be like, some mental disorders are not actually mental disorders. Our setting says that they're extra-dimensional influences. Like, that's only a couple of steps removed from being like, well, there are definitely... Well, mental disorders are definitely real, and people, you know, deserve care in treating them and need whatever meds. Some people are actually, like, fourth-dimensional neurospicy. I don't know about that. It's fine, though. It's fine. They're definitely not even trying to say, like, a majority of them or what have you. Just, like, sometimes, which fits in with the whole SCP stuff of reality, like, the common understanding of reality not being everything. Big ol' containment field with a rubber ducky inside that is smoking? It's got some effect coming off of it, that's for sure.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2.
Yeah, it's all in universe.
By introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14.
Stuff that should definitely melt or eat through plastic. Or corrode it. If this is talking about our little ethereal rubber ducky here.
Next, I will
Ephemeral?
attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words?
I like the idea of a government lab, like men who stare at goats style, trying to communicate with a rubber duck. We know it's an awakened object.
This way to the lab?
It does weird things. Let's try to talk to it.
HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here.
We can't set it on fire.
If
We've
Marshall
tried.
can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Maybe. Well, I guess if there's no way to go up here, then that's definitely where I'm going. Give. Nice. I need blips. Do... Set on it? Oh, I need that too. There we go. Well, that's the lab we're looking for.
Any idea how to make it work?
What even is that? Activate the HRA machine. Is that just BlackRock? Number 5. 2, 5. This power for our use. Dimensions. Feedback loop. Blackrock Prism. Not regular Blackrock. Oh, can I just go unread? Yeah. Blackrock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique redacted structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range of redacted to redacted hertz with perfect redacted harmonization. This response analyzes the result of focusing a redacted through a harmonized prism onto a redacted methods for imprinting. Oh, there's a period there. Onto a redacted. Method for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto redacted, imbuing them with the properties of harmonized resonance redacted in the prism will be explored and explained. I see a 1 and a 5. Is this a, like, let loose pigs labeled 1, 2, and 4 type of thing? Okay, here's a 4. Let me affect this. Let's try... I don't know where 1 and 3 are. And I can't activate you anyway. What if I just touch it?
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem.
Welcome, Marshall.
Get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature.
That's true.
The symbols, the terminals.
What fucking gun is that?
I'll see what I can do.
It's like a Soviet cannon. Oh, here's one. Are these the same? These look not the same. What are you? What is that? What did I just pick up? Oh, okay. We're not moving around like last time. So I need to find more cards.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
That looks like number 2, or maybe 3, considering the swap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go ahead and assume what I just picked up is 3? Which would make the other one I have 2. I think. I need to find the other cards. You look like 1? I think. I get the feeling these were not pick-upable earlier. So, I've done 1, 2, 3. Those aren't 4 or 5. Though, that one does look like 5. And the same card.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Yeah, I'm putting that together. I just need the punch cards. There we go. That looks like 2? Or rather... Okay, so 4... does look like this. Which makes this last one 5.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
I figured. Thank you, Marshall. What about now? What are we trying to do with this? Oh, am I aligning it to my polarity? Shit. It doesn't seem like the desired outcome.
The prism shattered.
Uh-huh.
These prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
So it seems. What do you suggest?
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine.
Now you're shit loaded.
Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is.
Man, my
simple.
eyebrows look great now.
I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here.
How could you not?
And we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm
She also
the only
doesn't
one
want to
who can
talk.
help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call
Sorry,
me
bro.
Doctor. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks.
Clearance
I'm gonna
level
call this
4.
base and executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
We hope.
With just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Hey.
This will lead back to Central Research.
Give me those upgrade research materials. Such fucking style in presentation. God damn. Remedy absolutely nails atmosphere. Get these guys to make Metroid Prime 4. Nintendo's clearly not making much progress there. Let Mercury Steam handle all your 2D Metroids. Get Remedy. Hello! You're too close. Is that more? Yep. One more. Nope, way more. Oh god, that's so inaccurate. Nice. Combat music says there's more. You were way the fuck off, buddy. Alright. Pretty sure I know where Blackrock Processing is. Let's see what's behind this door back here first. Because this is some big tunnel. Excuse me. Some big tunnel I haven't walked into yet. Or at least it looks like it. Never mind, I have it back here. Should be a door right here. But there's not. Okay. I think I want to make my way into Blackrock and then call it, because I'm getting tired and hungry. I need to look up, like, how to make these textures load better, because that is annoying. Maybe just turn off ray tracing altogether. Sad. Hell yeah, give me throw large objects. And then next time, more energy. For sure. Shield strength, cease duration. I don't want to spend 1 point on tiny bonuses. Not yet. Need more blips. And entropic echoes. Okay. Blackrock processing, I think, is in maintenance. By the access corridor. We'll just go here because the other one, I think, it's yeah, no, I'm not sure. I think it's just like a final patch version of the game with the DLC bundled. I don't know if that counts as like a re-release or not.
Marshall knows.
It's not a thing that came out.
Is he here? Is he all right?
Super recently, right?
HRA's first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan. Once I find him. Keep him safe.
Oh my god, throw so strong! I mean, it might just be that my graphics card is not up to really running ray tracing. Ooh. Fucking blasted. Who shot me? I think it was just you. Yeah, it was. Central maintenance? Yeah, central maintenance. I think it was released in like 2019. 2018? Maybe. I think this version came out in 2019. So if it was released back in like 2014 or 2015, it probably did not have ray tracing, and that got added later. So it might be a re-release. Blackrock processing. Man, every time I came through here looking for a fight with people of higher level earlier, they didn't load. And now, oh, you're like way out of the way. But also primary target. Ooh. Let's go do this first. Hello. I think they didn't notice me. Who else? And that's the end of combat sound. Let me go... Damn, back to research. This executive bonus mission from the board couldn't pop up like 2 minutes earlier. Would have been handy. Yeah, 2019 sounds right. So I don't think this counts as like updated big new re-release. It was like just really good looking for when it came out. But my little 3070, which was like fantastic for when this game came out, is just not quite up to the task of running everything on high and having decent ray tracing going. Nice. My gun is just barely strong enough for that task. Hey, I need blips. Hell yeah. Is that enough? Not you. You. Yeah. I need those echoes, though. Too bad. Oh, yeah. I would also be surprised if something from 2014 had ray tracing and it, like, worked. Oh, actually... No, I guess this is the best path. Can I... Is there another way to get down instead of winding around a whole bunch? I just gotta wind around a little bit. Okay. Because I don't think ray tracing was, like, a thing 10 years ago. 5 years ago, maybe. But that's more of a, like, hey, that's the really nice graphical feature of the last 3 years. Maybe 4 years. Okay. Where is the threat? Damn, I am a ways away. Let's go. We should try out the ray tracing mod for Half-Life 1 sometimes. That sounds intriguing. I've played through Black Mesa, the, like, fan re-release in the HL2 engine, and that's super good. Especially because it makes the end of the game, like, way better. But I haven't heard about that. Two more, I think. Oh, eat vending machine. Ow! Ow, where did that shit come from? You, I need you down. Primary target, no question. You know what? Is there anyone left? Go seek out who is ever throwing rockets at me. That guy. I mean, that's not the rocket guy, but still. Damn, you whiffed. Where rockets? Bitch. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Big dude. Two nodes left. One over here by the look of it. Probably. Yep. Could have been warning lights, but nah. It was a node. Uno mas. I'm gonna have to look that up, because I love Half-Life. Half-Life 1's so good. I mean, I would tell people to play Black Mesa now, because it's just the same game. But, like, Half-Life 1 is so good. Aha. No real big lighting change from that one. Damn, this is the closest control point. All right. BlackRock. I remember BlackRock processing being pretty cool. It's just like a very different environment. You think it's fundamentally different? Just because of like the engine? Because they remake the whole game except for Zen, which is definitely different. Ooh, I have that clearance now. Shit. No rockets. No shields. But I think the remade Zen is like way better than the original. And I didn't even mind Half-Life 1. Maps aren't the same? Damn, it's been a while then. I remember them being basically the exact same. Whoops. Hope I didn't need that. Looks like I may have needed that. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, good. I thought they were the exact same. Like, they faithfully remade Half-Life 1 in the HL2 engine. And the Source engine. I thought that was, like, the whole gimmick. And tried to get the weapons working, like, as close to the original as possible. Zen is definitely different. Like, the original Zen is okay, but there are a couple of sections where, like, it almost feels like they ran out of time, or... Oh, I definitely need more. Or, like, parts of Zen are kind of like the only parts of Half-Life that suck to play. Changed a lot of the maps? Really? I don't remember that. Maybe it just had been like a long-ass time since I played Half-Life, but I remember... I thought I remembered like most of the sections being basically the same. Hello, Lightcord. Think Valve ran out of time by those Zen levels? Probably. They're the only areas of that game that kind of suffer. And then, like, in comparison, the Black Mesa versions rule. They're just super good. Back to nowhere. Should I go here this time? Oh, I can't yet. Wait. You can hear people talking outside. But they can't see me inside, and I can't see them outside, even though I can hear them. That's cool. We're here to do ritual stuff. Like, it was really neat how they expanded Zen. Not only does it look way different, and you have some cool... I can interact with everything. Some cool, like... intro chapters that show, like, Black Mesa trying to do research on Zen. Oh, nice. That'll help. But you get more on, like, the Vortigons. Which like, retroactively make Half-Life 2 stuff make more sense. No, that's not how it looks. It looks like that. Anything else I can interact with? That desk. Yeah, plant's definitely on the other side. I heard it. Give me those keys. Oh, Zen wasn't finished by the time you played Black Mesa? It's really good now. They've totally finished it. Am I on the other side or something? Like, what changed? I thought I'd be over there. Is the bridge across? I thought the bridge was always... Oh, no, yeah, the bridge was not across. Okay. Cool. Yeah, like, it keeps the big spider fight, and I feel like I'm going to take damage if I fall here. That's not too bad. It keeps the big spider fight. It keeps the same big boss fight at the end. But everything in between has kind of been replaced and redone, and it looks amazing and flows really well and has, like, good... Basically has, like, Half-Life 2 physics puzzles, but not annoying ones. It's got a couple of, like, really hilariously well done level decisions. Level design decisions.
That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
I really liked Black Mesa. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimension of the Atlas, see file ATL03 for said dimensions, seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form, but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it will only ever occur between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. Previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts and that the Atlas is a redacted of the redacted itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes the theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same redacted material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. I don't think I've seen that documentary, no. I'm trying to think. Did they get, like... That's not like a skill up or... What's it called? Non-doc? Or they got, like, a good YouTube documentary maker to come in and make it? It's, like, a more official thing. This feels like it's behind that door that was just shut. Maybe. God, it's bright in here. Hmm? Hold up. I'll be right there. Please stay alive. Oh, we got allies. Nice. Love, love, love frequently being able to hit two people at once. Oh shit, you are being fucking swamped. Hell yeah. Anyone else? What are you shooting at? Oh shit. What are you shooting at? I need to get upstairs. Yeah. This guy's got the right idea. It's on Valve's YouTube channel? Cool. No, I don't think I've seen that. What are you... Wow. Who else? Yes. Thank you for coming from out behind cover. That helps immensely. Let's push you fuckers out of here. Speak with Arish. Where? Where? You above? Maybe other side? Yeah. Man, I love that the dodge, like, just keeps you in the same vertical position. Hello. They released a Half-Life 1 update? That's crazy. I really don't have any problems believing that at all, but that's crazy. Hello again, buddy. How you doing? What's up?
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss.
You can say that again.
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
Shit's kind of fucked.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prison to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction.
Correct.
The FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing.
I thought I got to his lab already.
Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Yeah, well, leave that bit to me.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. Look, we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would hate to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and well, no one's seen him since. Hey,
that's another missing head of a department, isn't it?
Our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me.
They have to rely on me.
They don't know how I failed people.
You've done a good job here,
I don't think that was your fault, Jesse. If you're talking about the event with your brother, not really your fault.
I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
I think I might need more than a bullet, but don't worry. I've got just the trick. Trench's behavior. From Marshall. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility toward Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this Hedron research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon, before the next Bureau heads meeting. I think maybe Trench was infected by the hiss, even though he was still trying to protect things. He didn't know what he was doing.
Into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz,
Rupert Well. Medic, what's the
Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise. And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid. Pilots here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock.
I'm sure he did.
Song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring. I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring. Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No.
because it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck
I
you.
mean, I kind of like the sound of the quarry being stable in comparison to everything else. I think they did push it more to Steam Decks. Added Steam Deck support among like a bunch of other stuff. I'll have to take a look at it. It's been long enough since I've played Half-Life. That game's so fucking good. Like, I understand why they haven't released Half-Life 3, right? They've talked about it. And they're not even working on it. Because, like, Half-Life 1 changed the fucking landscape. And Half-Life 2 kind of did. Half-Life 2 was like, ooh, physics, which was cool. And everybody certainly uses it, like, focuses on it afterwards.
About that monster.
Rightly so. But I think Half-Life 1 changed the game a little bit more than Half-Life 2. And then you've got Alex, which is apparently like a super good VR game. I don't have a VR setup, so I haven't played it. But they haven't released Half-Life 3 because there's no big, like, they don't know what to do to, like, really shake things up. Right? They did Alex for VR and they did Portal, and those are both amazing, but they're not, like, landscape changing. Like Half-Life 1 and 2. Valve needed to release a fix for the game's physics. They're broken on modern computers. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. And change up your base calculations with hardware, and stuff like that will break. A swan boat. No unique procedures required. Item is made of fiberglass, painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of redacted, possibly connected to object of power 5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns of the Human Resources Department. The item was seized from an activity rental service called Redacted, located on Lake Redacted. Not Cauldron Lake. And Vancouver Island, Canada, which is not even where Alan Wake takes place. Okay, never mind. After it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media, the item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. Containment specialists accompanied it, sent to recite formulas C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. They should just continue the story. I mean, definitely, yeah. I want more of that. Like, I super want Half-Life 3 more for the continuation of, like, Gordon and what all's going on. You can find the prison. Thank you, weird presence inside my head that Jesse's talking to like it's the player. Is that the prism?
Shit. They're shattered. A single... What the fuck?
Whoa, what are you? Weird distortion. You're gonna pop out of the distortion? Ow! Oh, fuck. You look gnarly. Eat heavy shit. Yeah, like, I definitely want a continuation of all that story. It's a really good setting, and even with, like... I liked Half-Life 1 a lot more than Half-Life 2. Story-wise and setting-wise. But Half-Life 2 did a good job of continuing and expanding it. Like, I trust them to not screw that up. Ugh. Honestly, I think my main criticism of Half-Life 2 is, like, that speedboat section was not that great. It kind of sucked. and some sections, like especially in comparison to Half-Life 1, were just like not. I don't know. Half-Life 1 flows so well and is super tight, and then Half-Life 2 has parts that are just bigger than they need to be.
Comes from a threshold quarry, so the prisms must be there too.
Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665.
665.
Neighbor of the Beast.
Neighbor of the Beast. Amazing.
We can do that again.
Yeah, you can totally edit that out. Good job. Not that that happened.
This should get us into the quarry.
Whoa. Clearance level 5? So quickly? Damn. I was only joking about skipping to clearance 6. Blackrock. Just also watched the playthrough of the game. One of the map makers did for the anniversary. That does sound fun. Like, I've seen speedruns of Half-Life, which are nutty. But that does sound fun. Like, one of the map makers doing it. That's a cool perspective. Absolutely. BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of redacted density that nullifies all resonances within a range of redacted to redacted hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, didn't work so well with the hiss, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using BlackRock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years. Damn, security level 5 already. Yeah, take me down.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right.
That's not
like
down.
How the world should be. I am in an
Chessie.
infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave.
You know what? That's fair.
Even with all the horror, I'm happy.
An escape from the mundane is pretty nice and appealing.
Just the right kind
Bonk.
of insane.
So much damage. Oh my god. My controller aim is bad. There's BlackRock. What's this door over here? I'll take it. Nice. Whoa! Hey, that's a shortcut. That's a Dark Souls right there. Interconnectedness. Beautiful. Personnel protection and research. Where's that? Right here in parapsychology. Gimme. I would like to upgrade my mod building capacity to max ASAP. Behind me? I don't hear anything. Never mind. Whoa! Get away from him. Please don't be dead. Buddy, you should move somewhere safer. What are you shooting at? I don't... Oh, shit! I see. I see. I see. I see. Where'd it go? I see it. Okay. Stop hiding. I dare you. I fucking dare you. Man, I'm glad my buddy does not have to reload. Yo, you hit it anyway? Nice. Continue to secure the area. It seems kind of secure. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened to the chair. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the recording process, which can lower the quality of captured footage. This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms during recording some consider upsetting. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. Activate the recording apparatus. After recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Reminder, do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor. They were recording people's brains while they were doing astral dives. How did I miss you? I came through here so long ago. Aimed... Pierce aimed... What are my mods on Pierce right now? I've just got one, right? Damage while aiming, or... better damage while aiming. I mean... Where else do I need to go? Area seems vaguely secure. Never mind, I just needed to leave and come back. Oh, hi. Eat shit. Okay, no crazy invisible enemies, though. It's just like not spawning the waves one after another, or what have you. Anyone up here? I should probably just wander away again, like as far as I did earlier. To get targets to spawn. Our last remaining dude, doing pretty alright for himself. Okay, nice. A little clunky, but nice. Alright. We are extremely close. Where was that connection? Here? I think that's our first control point in here. Yeah. What the fuck do you mean I came from that direction? Aw, that's bogus. That's not a cool Dark Souls level design. Boo. Shit, I think I just have to go... Atlas Chamber might do it. Ooh. Aw, could be better. Okay, let's go through where Arish is, and then I'm like, you know, almost back to where I was.
Hey, remember the deal. You kill a hiss, I buy a shot.
Don't beep at me, I've got level 5 clearance. Speaking of... Hey, 2 items. Ooh. It's the highest tier launch efficiency I've seen so far. Don't really want to give up either of those, though. Minus 17. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I just fought here. Shit's all been shattered and destroyed. Now we need to go that way. Found those HL1 videos? DM them to me on Discord? Hell yeah. Thanks, yo. I saw that mouse pad you sent me when you bought. Character design sure lends itself to a booba mousepad. And I took a look at that Marrow game. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to playing it, but it's definitely on my wish list. There was a lot of stuff that I got added to my wish list earlier today. PC Gamer had a big, like, 25 most anticipated games stream. And woof. I'm glad I was watching that stream in, like, the stream of a streamer I really like, because fuck, it was like a 2-hour long stream where half an hour of it, maybe 45 minutes of it, was stuff I hadn't heard of and cool trailers I hadn't seen, and like some neat dev commentary from a bunch of different people they were showing off, and then just like straight up an hour and a half of here's a Newegg advertisement, here's some hardware from our sponsor, and it was so many ads for shit that people were just not there to see. It's really hilarious, though. Like, it wasn't as much of a shit show as the Golden Joystick Awards. If you want to see a funny award presentation, go watch the Golden Joystick Awards. It's kind of amazing. You get to see Troy Baker just get, like, increasingly drunk and angry at his writers and the audience. But the PC Gamer one had funny stuff like, here's, you know, one of the, this is of course like a list decided kind of by streamers they reached out to, but also probably just themselves internally over at PC Gamer. And they had like, one of the things we're looking forward to is Silk Song, which, yeah, of course, but you have no new information or anything to show about it. So fuck off, stop teasing us with it. And also GTA 6, which also they had no... Well, yeah, Game Awards are nothing but one big commercial, but I mean, like, a lot of them will have like new trailers or new snippets, or the devs will come on and say a thing and maybe that's insightful or shows off some new stuff. This one was like, here's 30 or 40 seconds of a game. Now, Newegg is putting together a new PC that they want you to buy, and we're going to spend 5 minutes talking about that. And here's an advertisement for that, and I'm going to list off all the specs in my presenter voice. Okay, on to the next game. Okay, on to the next hardware advertisement. It was really bad. And like the Golden Joysticks kind of plays like the Golden Globes. It's mostly just people getting up on stage and giving speeches and stuff like that, with a couple of trailers. It's not like the Game Awards, which is like lots of trailers. But the PC Gamer, like, most anticipated thing that they put out earlier, the Golden Joystick Awards was just like a giant shit show where they had so many different audio problems and stream problems. It's really hilarious. And it was over in England, and apparently British crowds are garbage. Just really disrespectful. But this one was hilarious because they had a lot of games shown with no new footage whatsoever. Like Silksong, GTA 6 didn't have anything at all to show, so it was just like streamers talking about why they're hyped for another Grand Theft Auto, but there's no new news. There's no announcements or anything. It was just bullshit. They even have like a recap at the end of it before they go to number 1, and everything gets like a little snippet, a little like 1.5-second clip in a big old reel, but for GTAs it's just like some streamer talking. And then, so they list off, like, a bunch of stuff that had nothing new to show, like no new Dragon's Dogma 2 stuff, even though they were talking about that. And then right before they go on to, like, either the top 3 or number 1 most anticipated thing, they were like, and here's some honorable mentions for some games that we wanted to put on our list, but we have no idea when they're coming out, and we have no information about them, so we felt like we couldn't put them on their list. And the entire fucking crowd, like in the stream chat I was watching and in the YouTube comments of the live stream, were like, why the fuck are these games here if you put Silksong and GTA and Dragon's Dogma in your actual list, but you didn't have anything new to show about them, and there's no, like, release dates for Silksong and GTA. You're just teasing people. It was honestly kind of painful to watch, but really fun to watch, like, with a crowd just jeering at it. Whereas the Golden Joysticks are very fun to watch because Troy Baker, like, gets progressively more and more bitter that he's doing that job, and, like, calls up... He and multiple other people call out the crowd for being, like, noisy shits multiple times. It's really funny. The PC Gamer one, not so much. Well, yeah, but they're not trying to show footage of leaked games and getting DMCA'd. It's like a big official thing. But there's not even leaked footage of Silksong or GTA 6, or maybe Dragon's Dogma 2, I don't know. But they, like, were making, they're making it part of their event with having, like, literally nothing new to show. Just months old trailers that everybody's seen already. Like, they were really reaching to fill time. And it was seriously 60 or 75%. Here's our advertisers, and not the games you're here for. Sarcophagus container. The NSC was designed by the order of Deputy Chief Trench shortly before he became the director. The container provided a safe method of extraction of redacted's excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house him. You're talking about the previous director, Northmore sarcophagus container. Coolant pumps keep the container and its occupant from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters, where it is rendered into a redacted through the use of turbine generators. Electricity produced powers the entire Bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible on the New York City power grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of Northmore's power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC-2 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effect from its occupant. I mean, look at that. Trench talked about in a document somewhere. Well, I guess only some of these kind of look person-shaped. But I think that's supposed to be previous director then. There is leaked footage of GTA 6? No, I didn't hear about it. I don't really like pay attention to GTA much. Oh, hi. I did not hear about it, no. Yeah, they definitely can't show that. But they were still talking about it with, like, nothing new to show. Which, I mean, if you have a bunch of leaked footage, as long as it's not absolute garbage that makes your game look bad, just, like, release some footage. You can probably just release some of the leaked footage and make it look better. That's a little wild, but, I mean, what is effectively espionage in the games industry has existed for quite a while. Alright, let's call this elevator.
Elevator's broken.
Cool.
Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Yep, time to just drop then. Glad Jesse's all game to just, like, go dropping down elevator shafts. Granted, this is a big industrial one. Can't find it anywhere because it's been scrubbed from the internet. That's pretty difficult to do. I believe you, but that just means you can't find it in places like YouTube, Twitch clips, Vimeo, what have you. There are other places, though. I'll see if I can find something. Like, that also means that pirate sites might have a beta. I definitely won't be caught dead streaming it. It's absolutely hilarious when people, like, stream shit that's clearly not meant to be public yet. Should I fall there? This seems like a not as big of a fall. Yeah. Eat fucking forklift. Hell yeah. Shit. Alright, hiss. Get out. Need to restart yourself? I'm probably gonna call stream pretty soon. Because I said that like an hour ago, and here I am, but we just got to... Fucking texture is not loading, man. I wonder if I can get a mod. That'll make the textures load better. So I feel like every once in a while... Is it running whack on YouTube's end? Because OBS tells me things are looking pretty fine. And it's got better data for that more recently. But it's hard to tell sometimes. I need to restart my phone. I'm getting like the same type of poor behavior every once in a while. Haha. In fact, yeah, I'm here. Whoa, shit. Always behind me. Flattened. Just evaporated through sheer force. Eat giant piles of carved rock. Oh shit. Nice. Thank you for lining up. Mm-hmm. God, it's the best. Who needs guns when you have, like, a super heavy, impactful force throw? Guns are nice. Alright. I am gonna call it here. I need to go make some dinner and see if I can find a mod that makes these fucking textures load better. Because, like, that sucks. This is low res right now. That's fine. That's not. Come in here. Okay, well, you can't see that. That's good. That's ass. These are not loaded in properly, like, at all. It's pretty whack. But I wouldn't be surprised if I can get a mod that fixes it. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some dinner. I need some dinner. Thanks for hanging out, Tiberian. I'm definitely gonna look at those Half-Life 1 videos you sent me, because that sounds cool. I love Half-Life. And I had no idea GTA 6 stuff got leaked. That's interesting. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna have some dinner. And next time, I think I'm just gonna be streaming this for the rest of the week, though I might do another Baldur's Gate stream in here somewhere. And there's like a bunch of games that did get shown off at that PC Gamer most anticipated thing that looked pretty cool and I'd never heard about before. But a lot of the bigger name games, they just had nothing to show. So maybe something like that coming up soon too. We will see. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna get some food. I hope you have a good rest of the week. Atsamaho. Bye-bye.